So our Postman collection is ready. The only thing we left for us to do is to start using it. And of course, we're going to use it by defining a secret. And as soon as the secret is ready, we can use the secret from within the to create an authentication. And as soon as the authentication is ready, we're going to use it to establish reachability for the flights APIs. To make use of the Postman collection and create the secret and the authentication, we need to go under Settings, Environment. Open the secret manager, please. You can collapse the John Doe basic and you can add a new secret. I'm going to follow the same naming convention like before, John Doe token, like this. And in this particular case, I'm going to select Postman collection. Now we're asked to provide that Postman collection, right? It's a file. So let's go to the collection file and upload the brand new file, right? The file, it's under my home folder, temporary. Here it is, John Doe Postman collection.json. Again, you need to navigate to the corresponding folder, whatever you saved your collection, and select it. I'm going to select open. Don't forget, you need to click yet again in order for it to appear in the collection file. If it doesn't appear in the collection file, just expand it. The file is already uploaded, and select it again. We don't have an environment file, so we can bypass that. And now we're going to the area that says secret location. And there is a nice informational tooltip. It says where to pull the value from in the final collection response. What does that mean? It means that where in the response is the token located at. That's what it means. And if we navigate back to our Postman and we go back to our post tokens, in our case, it's in the response body in a field called token. So we need to tell now the secret manager, hey, listen, secret manager, yes, you're using a Postman collection. And as soon as you invoke the request in the Postman collection, the response body under the field token contains your token. Because active testing needs a way to retrieve that value and provide it in subsequent requests, in dependent requests. That's what it needs. Okay. Back to the secret manager. In our case, it's in the response body. It's not in a response header. It's not on a response cookie. It's in the response body. So we're going to select body. And in our case, you got to specify now a JSON path, right? A JSON path. The JSON path is a standard and gives you the ability to traverse JSON data structures, objects, collections, and so on. So in our case, $.token. It's pretty much identical to the grayed out watermark text. Top level, the immediate field is token. So access this to obtain the token. And that's it, pretty much. That's the definition of your secret manager. Click Save. Again, you're going to get a pull up at the bottom left telling you, okay, secret was updated successfully. You may want to open the secret manager again, verify that your John Doe token is here. Everything looks hanky-dory. Let's cancel. Ignore the fact that you see secret here. It doesn't mean anything, right? These are just quick ways of identifying that something has value. So by the way, you cannot edit something in place, at least not yet. It's in the works. The only thing is you can delete and recreate. It's a gap. We're going to plug the gap soon enough. Just click Save or cancel. In this case, doesn't really matter. Well, actually, you cannot click Save. It's grayed out because we changed nothing. So cancel. So now you have the secret. We need to define the authentication. So go under Authentications and select New Authentication. It's a repetition, right? It's a repetition. So we're going to say John Doe token. I select to use the same exact name. The same exact name of the secret I will be using. I'm using it to identify my authentication as well. Makes sense. Go to the role. Select again reader writer. Go to the type. Header, right? It is header. It's not a cookie, it's not a query. This is on the request, right? This identifies where in the operations that are making use of this token do I pass the token. And again, I did show you earlier on, right? I did show you earlier on under my Postman we are providing that if I go to one of the flights operations that make use of the token, right? This is the get individual flight. It's under auth. It's the bearer token, and here's the token. And again, this is the user interface, but at the end of the day, this user interface changes everything you add in here into a header, or introduces a new header. Authorization, yet again, bearer space, whatever the token is. So that's why I know it's a header. So type header. What's the key? Authorization. What's the value? Well, now you have to provide bearer. You have to type it in. Bearer space. Again, JSON Web Tokens have all kind of different usages, right? It doesn't mean that if you use a bearer token, it's always going to be a bearer. It could be something else. That's why in this particular case, you have to use it as compared to the basic authentication. So, bearer space, I'm going to use the @ syntax to get all the choices. And again, if it doesn't work for you, use the double braces, the double curly braces, right? And select John Doe token. That's it. Your authentication is ready. Select create, please. Here it is. Here's your John Doe token. Right? Header. Good. I just double checked because I didn't see this updating, this value updating. But the second time I went and I click and edit and I click cancel, then it got updated. Probably needed a trigger. So that's the reason why I went back, in case you're wondering. Okay. So that's it. That's how you pretty much specify a Postman collection as a secret, and then you use it inside an authentication. And for that purpose, our section is done. The next thing we're going to do is establish reachability.